Make cool jewelry with hinged wings with Cool Tools copyrighted Huggy Templates. I started by cutting out all the body parts and then letting them dry. I used my embossing technique to impress the images in the clay and then cut those out with my ultra clay pick. Then I let those dry and sanded the parts. For the beak, I pressed the clay through the beak shape on the template and then molded it with my fingers and let that dry. Then I pasted the beak, the feet, and the heart on the body and let all those dry. For the hinges, I made a cylinder and let it dry. Then I used the template to mark the length for each wing using a needle tool. Each section needs to be cut into knuckles, so I use a pen to mark the middle of each section and then mark the middle of each of those. The easiest way to cut these is with a scalpel. I held the cylinder against a bench block and I used a scalpel to saw the knuckles. Then make sure the pieces are square and sand any that aren't straight. Next, I need to drill a hole in each of the knuckles with a drill that is the same size as my wire diameter. It's easiest to do this by hand. A power tool could get away from you and break the part. Next, I laid out the pieces to make sure that they all fit and look good. To attach the knuckles, I apply paste, put the piece in place, and hold it for a few seconds. If you don't want to make a hinge, you can also drill holes and attach the wings with jump rings. The knuckles are attached alternately to the body and the wings. This next one goes on the wing side, and the next one after that will go on the body, and then the next will go on the wing side again. I find it easier to place the knuckles to the left side, so I can just turn my work surface so I'm always working to the left. Rather than putting water on the joints, I add a little paste to each joint, front and back. I'm going to add clay to the joints after this, and that'll be a lot of pressure, so adding paste helps make them stronger. After the paste is dry, I need to fill the joints with lumped clay. I first wet the clay a little bit, and then use the clay shaper to press lumped clay into the joints and smooth it out. I also add a little clay around the feet to make it look like they're coming out of the body. After this is dry, I sand everything smooth and then fire all the parts separately. After firing, I need to re-drill the tube so the wire fits. I balled the end of a 16-gauge wire, but you could also use a head pin so there's no ball on top. Then insert the wire and make sure that nothing binds. If it does bind, just file the parts a little bit. Then I used a ball burr to countersink the bottom. Next, I trim the wire so just a nub is sticking out, and I use a cross peen or riveting hammer to spread the wire end. For a pin, you can attach the pin finding with low temperature solder. Visit our Learning Center at www.cooltools.us for more cool jewelry making videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and be sure to sign up for our email list to be the first to hear about new videos, new products, contests, and other cool stuff from Cool Tools.